Darrell Dela Cruz is a graduate of the MFA program last year, and hopefully soon he'll have a book of poems to claim.
Woo! Darrell.
Thanks. That's my name, Darrell. Okay, then, so if I'll tell a little bit about me, I'll tell a little story, because I think we have time. So there's this little game that I like to play that Alan doesn't know about, but I'm telling him now. It's the game called Find the Most Obscure Gay Bay Area Poet from the 1950s. And so far, I have lost 2 times. It was Harold Norris and James Bryan. He knows them. And he teaches Jack Spicer. You know this?
I know this.
But I found one. I actually won. This imaginary game that he didn't know about until now. And it was Ralph Pomeroy. And Ralph Pomeroy was a poet here from the 1950s who was influential to the Beat movement. He taught at the Academy of Arts in the 1990s, 1980s. And when I told Alan this, I remember he didn't know, and I was like really elated that he didn't know. And then he dropped bombs of poets I don't even know on me. And he's like, and for me I was like, oh okay, I don't know anything. But I won once in this game. So, this is an imaginary game. So the poem I chose from Ralph Pomeroy is called Between Here and Illinois. When my father died, I didn't get my brother's telegram. Tuesday, the day my sister called, and I wasn't home. It was sunny at the beach. On Wednesday, I got up at 8, made a glass of cold Tropicana, had raisin toast, instant coffee, went off to work. That day, my brother flew my father's body from San Fernando to Illinois. The rest of the week went by. I was home all the following Sunday because it was too cold to go swimming. Monday, my sister reached me in the atmosphere of my office. I heard her voice all the way from Michigan. She said that the funeral was over. She described the black vestments and white flowers. She said that they had all missed me and were wondering where I was. If they had reached me, I could have flown from New York to Illinois, all the way from here to Illinois, over all the graves that lie between here and Illinois. Happy poem. So, a little bit about me. I wanted to be a priest for such a long time. I wanted to join the seminary for such a long time because why wouldn't I want to be someone that believes in something so badly to profess it to the world? Seeing him, seeing me. It was my turn to hold up the cross for today's service. Opening the closet, I took the robes that have hung there for weeks, the smell of ash, invisible on off-white. I tied myself with a dark green rope, ordinary time. The other servers carried the unlit candles, and we waited behind the pews for the father who always brought the matches. A parishioner, secretly using the cross as a walking staff, passed it to me. The director of the choir announced the hymn. The church exhaled a monotonous harmony, and I took the first step, stoic in my worn sneakers. With each step, I passed by those who read in absolution. My gaze floated upward as I approached the altar. A pair of wooden eyes stared back at me. The crown of nettles jutted into his skin. A trickle of blood crafted above his eyelid. His body, a tense, picturesque strain of muscles. I placed the cross on the stand next to the pulpit. I rushed under him so I could be the only one to stare at the hole in his side while forgetting the solemn praises and the Father's words. Yeah, there's a reason why I should go. Hardcore. I had an entire population of men and women ready to copulate in front of my eyes, yet I only loved the sound they made. No words, no grunts, just breathing amplified. The boom right over their heads, like angels who wondered why God made them. Watch these humans bemuse themselves over their own nakedness and do the same actions over again. Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Is that how you viewed progress, Einstein? To move forward, one must demolish a landscape so the empty plains could be photographed for a postcard. Here's the landmark for the Manhattan Project, captioned, But who am I to condemn, like footnotes contextualizing the attitudes of a different era? Like eyeing a trick on the corner of First and San Carlos. Was this the way to ponder time? Was this the new way to imagine morning?